Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Andrew. I'm a vintage collector slash reseller specializing in mid-century decor, specifically holiday, glassware, linens, textiles, knickknacks, anything pretty much from the 50s, 60s, or 70s that catches my eye, I gravitate towards. Today we're going to do a little bit of a shop with me slash majority haul video. Give you a little bit of background. Last weekend, which was the weekend of the 9th, 10th, and 11th of August, I had originally planned to take Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off and go down to the beach and enjoy some nice weather down there. Unfortunately for me, Hurricane or Tropical Storm Debbie decided to come on up the coast and pay us a visit. So I saw that earlier in the week. I canceled my trip, decided to still take Friday off and do a little trip up north shopping because I thought I'll miss Debbie and be able to enjoy some time, make some videos. That wasn't the case. I got in the car Friday morning. Usually it takes me about an hour and 10 minutes to get to Lewisburg. It took me almost 2 hours. I was white-knuckled the whole way. Halfway through, I decided maybe I should turn around and go home until I looked over and saw the mounds of water coming off the other side of the road. The road was flooded on the other side of the highway. So I just kept going. So I stopped at the Street of Shops up in Lewisburg, which I've been there many times. Usually find some stuff. This time was a little bit of a slim pick. I am going to insert some footage here in a little bit of my shopping there and then show you what I bought. And then I went to have some lunch with family. Spur of the moment, we decided to go to the Sunberry Station, which we had about 35 minutes to shop before they closed. Totally forgot my GoPro, and by the time I even thought about it, we were almost done, almost out the door. So I did get some things there, which I'll show you in the haul video. We'll definitely be going back. Owners were fantastic. They were super nice. We will do a video there. I think Michael from the Cult of Vintage has done a couple of videos there. So I'm going to show you the little bit of footage I did get at the Street of Shops, and then we will jump into the haul video, so stay tuned. We are at the Street of Shops now, and I saw these 4 white balls, $1.29, and I've seen these sell really well before. And for $1.29, we're gonna pick them up. That's an amazing price. I love this booth. Every time I come here, I usually find something, so maybe we will. Lots of stuff to look at. And I think it also expands over here. Well, this is a nice piece. This is an L.A. Smith Moon and Stars fairy lamp. $35. Not a bad price. This is my buddy Richard and Randy's booth. Lots of artwork. I got to go to their house one time. It was amazing. Maybe I'll see if they'll let me talk them into taking everybody on a tour sometime. Lots of very interesting. These are newer trees, but I am thinking I might need this one for Halloween. Now, I would change all the lights out to maybe purple. But I think I'm going to get that orange one for Halloween. I decided to come up to this other area, and I see this booth is 75% off. And I absolutely love these salt and pepper shakers. So they're from 1959, so we're going to get them. And see what else is in here. You never know what you can find and stuff. It's a nice Pyrex plate. Let's see. But yeah, 75% off. Gotta check it out. You never know what you're gonna find. And I have to feature my buddy Todd's booth. He's got a really nice booth here with lots of glassware and primitives and Pyrex and a little bit of everything, and very good prices on stuff. Pyrex is his specialty, so some really interesting pieces. I love these tiki glasses, but I need no more glasses. And his dad does a lot with clocks, so there's a lot of clocks. Very cool. So as you saw, I did a little shopping there. The street of shops is quite large. The main level has a lot of primitive items in there. There is some vintage mixed in. Down below is a mix of vintage and household items. So it's kind of hit or miss depending on when you go. I gotta be honest, I gravitated towards this set of lion bowls because I have seen Laura Caldwell pick these up before. These are newer, but they have such a great look to them with the little lion head. And when I went over and saw, they were $1.29 for 4 of them. Yes, I thought maybe they were $1.29 each. No, it said 4 for $1.29. I could not leave them behind. That's like, what, 30 cents, 35 cents a piece? I mean, can't beat that. But look, they have a great look to them. Great for soups, French onion soups. So I picked these up, and they're in great shape. They're microwave and dishwasher and oven safe, so you can use these in everything. Was very excited about that. Now, the one booth you saw, the ceramic trees. I love my ceramic trees, as you know. And if you don't know, make sure you go back and look at some of my Christmas videos of the house decorated. And I have a newer one for Halloween that I picked up maybe a year or two ago. But I saw this, and of course, you know, I'm a sucker for a lava tree. This is a new one that somebody made. It's got a black base, orange body. My other tree is black. This was, I want to say it was $65, maybe $60, $60 or $65. Not a bad price for a lava tree, whether it's new or not. It's a smaller one. It's not one of the gigundo ones. The vendor had put little tiny multicolored, I call them the crystal balls, the word's escaping me, the light picks or the light bulbs, whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna order some purple ones so that it's completely Halloween, orange, black, and purple. So I'll put this out at Halloween. I think it's gonna be a great addition to my collection. It's got a brand new cord on it, came with a brand new bulb, so I'm very excited about this. But it'll be really cool. So I picked that up. I'm starting to see that. I'm starting to see people are getting the old molds, remaking the trees, and that's putting a little bit of a hurting on the ceramic tree business. I still think there's something about the vintage ones that just kind of stand out. So I still think they're going to hold their value for a while, but I like this one. It's orange. You're not going to see another one like it, so I decided to pick it up. The one vendor was having 75% off everything because I think they were going out. And I picked up these amazing mid-century salt and pepper shakers for $1.25. These are, it says Liverpool, December 1959, somebody wrote on them. So they're marked foreign on the bottom, which I thought was kind of cool. But you can see like somebody hand wrote on them. Very, very mid-century. I loved them. Again, $1.25, I couldn't pass it up. So, as I said in the intro, we decided at the last minute to run over to a place in Sunbury called the Sunberry Station, which is at the old Sunbury train station. Super cool building, very cool layout, lots of cool vendors, good stuff. I totally did not even think about taking my camera. We just finished lunch / dinner, got in a car, went over there, and it wasn't until like we were probably 80% of our way done, almost ready to check out because we had 35 minutes to go through the whole building, that we decided, oh, I probably should have recorded. Didn't even dawn on me. Like I said, Friday was crazy between the weather, trying to squeeze everything in. So, needless to say, the first thing I grabbed when I was in there, as I saw this case of miscellaneous items, we'll say. And of course, the reason I grabbed it is for the Santa pin. He's a lenticular eye Santa pin. Very cool. He does have a bell, which is in here. So here's the little bell that goes on the end of his hat. So I got to put that back on. But there was all sorts of other cool treasures in. There's this really cool necklace with the music note on it. There's these 1950s barrettes. There's these cool push pins. There's 3 of them. They're plastic flowers. Another little bell. Woodstock. This lenticular eye ring from the 50s or 60s. This weird little pin. And I don't know if this is a sponge, a piece of wood, a piece of butter. I don't know. So let me know what your thoughts are on it. Leave a comment down below. But I thought that was pretty cool. There's Mount Vernon Place Methodist Church of Washington, D.C. Little pin back. Another little kid's plastic ring with a leaf on it. And I'm pretty sure this says something about 24. This is a baby ring. It looks like a Victorian baby ring. But I see a marking on there. I'm going to have to get a loop out and see. But I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't think it is. It's kind of worn. Maybe it was plated at some point in time, but this little teeny tiny ring with little stones in it. It's very cute. So that all came together for $5. Like I said, I really like the Santa pin for my collection of Santa pins. So that's gonna hang out with me. We'll figure out what to do with the rest. Then Ruthie was with me and she saw this cute little guy for Halloween and said I had to have it. So we picked it up. I think it was $3, but very cute little black cat popping out. In the same room, I saw this sitting on top and I knew exactly what it was. an eyelash tree. Now, the top is in there. There is some, I have to work on this a little bit. It came undone. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna get it back to the way it was, but very cool. I love these eyelash trees. I had one years ago. I didn't have the cone to store it. Then it ended up looking like this. Then it went away. And so I'm gonna try to fix that up and then decide what I wanna do with it, whether I wanna keep it or sell it. But I thought that was cool. So I picked that up. So I looked up on a shelf and I saw this guy. So he was, I want to say it was like $75 or $80. He is a little faded, as you can see. There's his real color. I think I might try to do some restoration work on this and restore it, because this is one that I've always wanted. I love his face. And see if I can get the color back on him. See what I can do. There's a lot of videos out there, but I think I'm going to take a chance. That's probably the cheapest I've seen one of these in a while. So he had just come in, so I grabbed him. So then on my way out the door, there was a low bottom shelf filled with different head vases. So I was like, oh, look at this, look at that. None of them had prices on them. So the owner of the store, he was taking a look at them, and he said they all have issues. He says, how about like $5 a piece or something? So I picked up this lady here, and she has some scuffing on her hat, as you can see. I picked up this little lady here. Now she's got some chipping and some weird coloration, but I think she could be something nice be done with her. And this one he just threw in for free because she was cracked across the face. But this is a rare Christmas one that I'm thinking about. I have an idea. I'm gonna see if my friend Amanda can help me out with this one. Maybe a couple of these. Amanda does these really cool jewelry tree, head tree things in the head part. I want to see if she can hook me up and make a little something for a couple of these, like maybe these two, because they're Christmassy. And oh yeah, by the way, I got this one for $20. She is huge. She's missing an earring, but that can be rectified. She's an Arco. I mean, she's like, this is a normal size, and this is her. So she's up there. She's not chipped. Her eyelashes are intact. She's got a crown, everything, just missing that earring. Needs to be cleaned up, but we'll get there. So I was very excited about that. I haven't seen one that big at that kind of price in a long time. So we picked that up. But we had fun shopping, so we did get some treasures. So let me know in the comments down below, what was your favorite thing we picked up today? A lot of this is going to go up for sale, except for the Halloween tree and one or two of the head vases, and of course my little Santa pin, and well, I should say, let's rephrase that. The bowls, the salt and pepper shakers, and one or two of the head vases are going to go up for sale. So check out the eBay store for them. We'll get them up there. You know, this was more of a shopping trip for me, just to find some cool stuff. So anywho, make sure if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I always like to see the thumbs up. I like to see the comments of what people like. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. Most importantly, I see a lot of you that are watching are not subscribed. I'd really like to get to that 1,000 mark. So give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not. That way you can get notified of all my new content when I put it out 3 times a week. And you can see all the cool videos and treasures we find. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one.